Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. For those of you who are new, this is your first time seeing my face, seeing my video, you may not yet be subscribed. Welcome, my name is TylorWithAnO, and for those of you who are already subscribed, already my people, welcome back to today's video. Thank you for joining me once again. So, today's video is very special because this is my first makeup client. Like, this is my first time doing makeup on anyone other than myself. So, we're trying to go from like gorilla, I'm just kidding. But no, this is my first time ever trying to do somebody's makeup, so I'm like really excited. If this goes well, this is something that I kind of wanted to bring onto my channel. Not always the same person, but it could be. But you know, different people just doing different makeup looks and everything like that. So yeah, without the long drawn out intro, that's what we're gonna be doing today. So just a little background about my client. This is Kiana. She doesn't wear makeup at all. She's very much a natural beauty. If anything, she'll put on like a little bit of highlighter, a little brow, but like that's it. She doesn't do foundation, she doesn't do concealer, eyeshadow, none of that. So I'm very, very, very excited to like work with you. Thank you, by the way, for being my beautiful canvas today.
Welcome.
I don't even know where we're going, what direction we're going. I just know that I definitely want to like take her out of her comfort zone. And I know like a lot of anyways, your goal is to like, you know, make your client comfortable, make them feel beautiful and everything. And she's gonna feel beautiful. However, we're gonna do it my way. We are just, you know, we're having a good time over here. We have some snacks and some drinks and everything. We have music playing. So a lot of the video is probably gonna be voiceover, and also to save time because me trying to explain and do, she's paying me by the hour, so I'm not trying to rack up her bill. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Get a good look at the before. And yeah, let's get into the makeup. Alright, so first things first, I'm the realist. I'm gonna pop me in like a little piece of gum or whatever, because you know I'm about to be all up in somebody's face, so I want to kill her now. Yeah, early on. Okay. And I also did put on a little spritz of fragrance, so you know, she don't pass out from my pheromones and whatnot. But we're gonna start with foundation. So the foundation we're going to be using, I'm going to be using the Maybelline. This one is the Dewy Smooth instead of the Matte Poreless, because she did tell me that she has drier skin. And then this is in the shade 355 Coconut, which I feel like is going to be a good match for her. And then I have a squeaky clean beauty blender that we'll be applying this with on her face. Hey y'all. Okay, so immediately we noticed that the original foundation shade was too dark, so this is me going in with another shade, a lighter shade, in the shade 330 Toffee by Maybelline, and we mixed that with the 355 to make the perfect skin tone shade. After that, I went ahead and filled in the brows using Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I'm telling you, this part took the longest, which honestly, looking back, I didn't have to be as neat as I was trying to be, because the next step, boom, is us carving them out with concealer, which really snatched them up, really brought it all together, really cleaned up the brow look. Okay. And then I'm taking my NARS Creamy Radiance, or Radiant Creamy Concealer under the eyes. You know, I had to go high end for my client. But yes, we're brightening up the under eye, and then I am also going to take a little bit of that, where is it? Boom, right down the center of the nose. And then I'll just blend that out with a little bit of Fix Plus on a beauty blender. And as you can see, she is looking snatched. Yes, when we put that setting powder on her, it blurred everything out. It really had her looking lit, like a newborn baby, okay? And then I'm going in with a little bit of powder. This is an H&M powder. It's actually a face powder or a setting powder, I believe, but it's very subtle. It's not overly pigmented, so it gives a nice shadowy effect for your contour. And then I also took that same powder on a smaller brush and just went down the bridge of the nose. Now she already has a perfect cute little nose, but I just really wanted to give her like the full beat, you know, the full shebang, and let her look like she is fresh off the surgeon table. So we pinched that nose, honey. So I pretty much have the face down. I contemplated like coming and like talking to you guys like while we were doing everything, but I just really had to focus because like this was the base and I didn't want it to like look crazy. So if it does right now, let me explain. She still has some setting powder under the eye, on her nose, and pretty much the baking areas, just because I'm about to start on the eye look and I know like the skin will start to produce oil during that. So yeah, there's still some translucent powder all over. But I mean, so far, how do you feel? This is your first time
I like it.
Having contour and everything.
It's definitely a long process, but I like it. It's good. I like it.
Okay, yay! I'm happy she likes it. These brows are definitely darker than she's used to, but it doesn't look bad, especially with the rest of the face makeup on. It comes together. I would say like the most difficulty I had was probably the brows, but also it's so much different not having the same measurements, I guess. Like I have a lot of space under my eyes when I like highlight with concealer, and then like I can really like chisel my cheeks, whereas hers are more like round and full that mine aren't, so contouring was a little difficult. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the eyes. I really don't know what we're gonna do for the eye look today, so yeah, let's go into the eyes. I'm gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit closer so you can see what we're doing. Okay, so now I am prepping her eyelids with a little bit of ColourPop concealer in a lighter shade. And now I'm about to go in with my Box of Crayons palette. She saw these colors and got nervous, girl. But I'm just using that tan as a nice little transition shade. As you can see, it's really warming up that crease, you know. After that, we dipped into our Miss Jaclyn Hill palette, my favorite eyeshadow palette, and I used this reddish color. Look at her, she nervous, girl, she nervous, but she trusts me, okay? And we used that reddish shade right in the outer corner of the eye, just to give it a little sultry effect, a little autumn, if you will. And I really wanted to build that color up, but also smoke it out, so I started to bring it into the crease, but mainly focusing on the outer corner. Then I sprayed her with a little bit of Fix Plus, and then I went into this nice shimmery shade. It had like a pinkish, goldish, champagne-y shimmer, and I placed that right on the lid, as you can see. And then I took that same shimmery shade and I placed it right under the brow bone. That's why her brows are looking lifted. And I just really wanted to bring the drama and deepen it up just a bit, so I took a little bit of a darker brown and I put it right in the outer corner just to really give some depth to the eye shape. Ooh, look how pretty it looks. It's so soft, so sexy, so sultry, honey. Really wanted to again make it soft, make it blended, make it smoked out. And then I did the same thing, well, not the same thing, but I took that red and the brown mixed together and put it under the lash line. I did find it easier to do this with her eyes closed. Originally I had her looking up for it, but I just, you know, her eyes got to water and everything like that, so I just told her to close her eyes and it worked out perfect. And then I'm gonna go in with my favorite Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighter Duo, and this is the Hustler Baby shade, the sparkly one, and I popped that right in the inner corner for them eyes to be illuminated, if you will. So far this is like the eye look that I'm working with. It's very sultry but still giving very much autumn, a nice little like burgundy-ish cranberry moment, nice little shimmer on the lid. So now I'm gonna do what is probably gonna be the most challenging part, and that is eyeliner. This look calls for a sickening wing. So I have no problem doing wings on myself. On somebody else it might be a little bit different. We're not gonna do any like waterline eyeliner or anything like that. I'm gonna go on with this liquid liner. It's very sharp, and we're gonna do a nice dramatic wing. All we have to do is highlight, move on to the lips, and then we're almost done. Okay, back to the music. Baby, when I tell you that using liquid liner on somebody else's face is difficult. Listen, I ain't even gonna lie. I struggled with this part. Thank God I did not have to use any concealer. I didn't have to take it off and start all over again. We did manage. So this is me just building up that wing. It ended up being a little bit larger than life, okay? A little bit larger than I intended, but it came out snatched nonetheless. And see, when I got to the other side, look at me, struggling. Ooh, this is so embarrassing. But yeah, you just can't find the right angle to put it on, so I ended up going back around where I was. And you see how it just snatched her up? Because the wing ended up being way more dramatic than intended, I am gonna pop on a lash. Just something simple. These are my favorite Calabasas lashes from Morphe. So we're gonna pop those on real quick. We're just about done, so I figured we'd, you know, come back to you guys and just do a little chit chat moment while we get her highlight. So in the inner corner, I use my favorite Kilowatt highlighter duo by Fenty, and I use Hustler Baby. So to keep it consistent, I'm going to use that same color on her face for her highlight. So far, how do you feel?
I like it. It's different.
Okay.
But I like it.
So different, good, I'm assuming.
No, yes. You know, I don't wear makeup, so like.
Do you feel like you have like a lot of makeup on?
Only because it's just like I've never done this before, so of course.
But like physically, does it like, do you feel caked down? Okay. Oh yeah, halfway through I had to put on a hat because I didn't want y'all all up in the back of my neck and my BBs and in my kitchen and whatnot. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna layer highlighter, so that was that. And then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Molten Chrome in Rose Gold. Since it's her first time, we might as well just go all the way, you know, and have her shining. Can you blind the girl? Ooh, there she go. Bling bling. Okay, yes. All right. And then my signature, I like to put highlighter on my Cupid's bow. So I always just so I highlight the Cupid's bow so that way when we put the lip on, it makes your lip look more like full. It gives it more dimension because the light is hitting the top of the lip. So what we're gonna do, I'm going with my Holy Grail lip pencil in Nutmeg by MAC, and this is like a warm brown shade. I just sanitized it off camera so you know everything's fresh and clean for the princess. But this is kind of crazy for me because like ever since I've known her, I've never seen, again, she doesn't wear makeup, so I've never seen her like this. Even just the eyeliner alone just is such a different look. Do you see how it just like snatches that eye up there? Like, ooh girl, yes. Okay, then just give it like a nice little press. Yeah, kind of like just drag it a little bit. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. I'm going to take 951 from ColourPop, and this is one of their ultra satin lips. I feel like it goes nice with the cranberry tones in the eye, but it's still like nude, so it's not like too much. Hold on, let me. Like when I see professional makeup artists applying other people's like lipstick or like mascara, I always think like it would just be so like if it was me, it'd be like, bitch, put this on. Like it's just like I don't know, I feel like getting the brush and like painting it on their lips when they can easily just put it on. There's no more like masterful skill that goes into putting on fucking lipstick, but for the sake of the video and experience. Oh, you know what, real quick, I did want to blush her up just a little bit. I don't wear blush, so naturally I didn't put blush on her. But, I mean, not that she needs it, but because we're going all out. And this is by Black Radiance. It's the only, literally the only blush I've ever used. And it's called Toasted Almond. And it's a nice, like, orangey shade, so it looks really good on our complexion. Have you ever used Fix Plus before?
I don't use anything.
I mean, but you've never used the setting spray? Like, Alima never sprayed none on you?
No.
Okay.
Shame on you, Alima.
Okay, yeah, Alima. Alright, so kind of tilt your head up. My technique is to spray it above the face and let it fall onto the face as opposed to spraying it like right in her mouth. Okay, so we're gonna... and then just a couple of the face. Alright, and you guys, that's the look. That is the finished product. I officially completed my first face. I'm so proud. I think it looks really nice. So I feel like the most difficult parts in doing someone else's makeup, definitely the eyebrows, because especially when it's somebody else, in general, when you're doing somebody else's face, like, it's a lot more pressure to make it look good, because, like, you know, I can fuck up a brow and just be like, alright, fuck it, like, I don't care, like, it's whatever. But on somebody else's face, you do want to, like, you know, make them look as good as possible. But just brows, especially, trying to get them to be even, or I don't know, it was tough. Like, the brows took the longest, so I probably cut out a lot of the brows. But I mean, I think they look okay. Brows are sisters, not twins. Other than that, I think eyeshadow was the funnest part. The liner was definitely stressful. Honestly, if I'm gonna be 100, like, full disclosure, the liner was not supposed to be that big, but you know when you, like, start overcorrecting and then you gotta, like, yeah, so it ended up being, like, a big thing. But yeah, I had fun. I definitely am going to start bringing other people on my channel just so I can get used to different face shapes and face types and preferences and skin tones and things like that. But anyways, thank you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you didn't enjoy it, which I don't know why you wouldn't have enjoyed this. Right. Tyler with no goodness, okay? Yeah. And go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see here on this channel. If you enjoyed, you know, the makeup application thing, if that's something you would like me to see. If you enjoyed, if you would like to see, if you enjoyed the format of this video with, like, the music or voiceover, what do you want to see? You know, I tailor everything for you guys. But more importantly, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of this Tyler with an... You didn't do it. Any more of this Tyler with the no goodness, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Peace. Yay, it looks so good. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta take pictures. Pictures, darling.